So a couple of weeks ago, I put out a poll on YouTube which asked how many of you guys know how to do animation. And I was really surprised by the results because it actually showed that 50% of you guys don't know how to animate. And since I have an animation channel, I wanted to really change that number and I wanted to inform you guys on how I do all my stuff. So what I usually start with is honestly finding something that I want to animate, and that could be an action figure, it could be some clay blob, it could be really anything that you can move around. I wouldn't like animate my mouse because that wouldn't really work. You can't really change anything about it. Maybe you could like move it across the screen, but that's kind of the only thing you do with it. So you usually want to do something that can kind of have flexible body parts, and usually kind of things that are more human are better. So yeah, action figures are extremely good for this. This is what I started with. Legos, honestly, best thing you can start animating with. I love Legos for this type of thing. You have some sort of device probably because you're watching this video. If it's a computer, you might not be able to video or take photos with it, but most computers can. If you have an iPad or a phone that you're watching this on, then you can probably take pictures with your phone. There's many different editing apps for that. I'll make another video that dives deeper into that. But if you're on a TV, you're kind of cooked. Sorry for all my TV viewers. Anyway, so once you find whatever device you're gonna take your photos from, you want to set it up with a tripod. You know, something you hold your camera with. Let me get one right here. Is what I use. There's a tripod. This is a kind of expensive camera, but I've used it for like the past 7 years, so it's been an extremely good investment. This was the expensive part. But you guys can do this basically for free. You just need to get like some free editing software, which is super easy to get. Moving on from that, once you got your camera and your tripod, you're gonna want to set up your little scene. So you wanna do it in a place that is not next to a window probably, because the light might change. So I have something called a light box, which is super useful because it controls the lighting. You could do this on like a place, like maybe at the back of your room where not a ton of light hits, then you can basically just do it anywhere. So then you're gonna set up your stuff in front of your camera, then you're gonna take one picture on your camera. I would suggest if you're taking this on a phone or any like digital camera, you should basically set it to manual. If you can, there's some apps that let you set your settings to manual. That way it's not autofocus, which basically will make it so sometimes your pictures will be out of focus. If you don't have full control of it, let's just say your animation will look really choppy. So you want to have some sort of manual editing app. Moving on, you're going to take a picture of your thing. You're just going to take a picture with it. If you're using a camera or a phone, doesn't matter, computer, just take a picture. Then move that thing ever so slightly. If I was trying to move this across the screen, take one picture, move it, another picture, another picture, another picture, another picture. Super slowly. And then when you play those fast, it goes like this. So the way you play those fast is by getting an editing software, there's a ton of free editing softwares. I wouldn't use CapCut if I were you, because it's not really meant for stop motion, as far as I know. I actually have never tried it for stop motion, but I've heard it's more for video editing, but you do what you want. I use it a lot for After Effects and like captions on my videos. So CapCut's an amazing editing software. I just wouldn't recommend it for stop motion. And so once you do that, you're gonna wanna put it into your editing software. I pay for editing software, I used to at least, Lumina Fusion, and I recently made a really big investment because I got a new computer and I got a new editing software called Final Cut Pro. It's kind of expensive at $300. For like DaVinci Resolve is a very good editing software. It's extremely complicated though, and I kind of gave up on it, but it's completely free. So if you guys want it completely free, I would recommend DaVinci Resolve. It works, I think, on iPad. I think it works on every single device actually. I think it also works on Android. So yeah, go check that out, and I hope that this video was helpful for you guys. I know I didn't show too much examples, but I hope it was extremely helpful. And if you guys have any other questions, please feel free to reach out to me over Instagram, email me or whatever. You can also, if you want like full-on help with your animations, you can post them on my Discord server. I literally have a full section in my Discord dedicated to just teaching people stop motion. I already have a couple people who are like doing extremely well, just learning stop motion from me. So yeah, if you guys want to go check that out for free, it's completely free, so go check it out. I love to have more members in my Discord server, so go check that out, guys. If you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe. I'm trying to get to 2K soon. I just hit 1,000 the other day. I'm super happy, and we're gonna have a great summer uploading videos, guys. So smash the subscribe button, and I'll see you in the next video.